Quite frankly, Tekashi 6ix9ine is not taking his freedom seriously. You control a rapper. Hell, you control the police. But once you start trolling judges that are actually the judge on a case that involves you, that you're not even done with yet, and that you have criteria that you're supposed to follow through with, and you haven't necessarily followed through with that criteria, I don't know what to tell you. Sounds to me like you just asking for it.
It's a young samurai, I smoke a spliff in a cup, then I pass a lot to my bro. Don't fuck with my flow. Couple bad bitches in a cup of that Joe. So it's just THC.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? First thing I'm going to do is give a shout out to Mr. Tyler Farrell. This is where I just got this information from. Although I think I reported on it previously. That these were assumptions. Like, you know, I think previously I reported, well, I think that this is going to happen and that is going to happen, and got dogged for it. So, whatever. I just got this information from Mr. Tyler Farrell. So, here it goes. Alright, so it's being reported that 6ix9ine's judge, Tekashi 6ix9ine, his judge is looking to possibly give him a 1-3. They want to make this dude sit down for a couple of years. And the reason behind this is because he is really just making a mockery of the judicial system. Look, man, there's a couple of things that people don't like. One is people absolutely don't like hot sauce in their cereal. Another thing is people don't like SJW business in their comic books. And the third thing is the judicial system don't like being made a mockery of. Yep. And that's what he's been doing. He's been making a mockery of the judicial system. How, may you ask? Tekashi 6ix9ine never starts trouble with anyone. Everyone else comes and starts trouble with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Well, Tekashi is doing the same thing that he's been doing to rappers. The same exact thing. Okay, before I get into the thing that he's been doing with the rappers, I just want to make a couple of things clear. And keep hearing people say that Tekashi 6ix9ine videotaped or took pictures of him having a underage girl perform sexual acts on him. That's not what happened. What happened was he took a picture. He was in the picture. The young girl was doing something to someone else, but he was in the picture. He also took other pictures with the young girl unclothed. Not him, but her. I mean, if a guy's walking around with a shirt, can you say he's unclothed? Because there's just a lot of niggas that don't wear shirts. Like, I go play ball, like I hoop at the park, and it's like always, like there's like 6, 7 guys that they always take their shirt off. I mean, it's probably not to mess the shirt up. You don't want to be running around in a sweaty shirt, so that makes sense. Is there a possibility we get chicks in on this? You know, I'm telling them bras and them shirts, they get mighty sweaty. Anyway, that's not the point. And I'm not trying to sexualize. Yeah, I am. But, you know, it's all in fun games. Anyway, so the young lady was not doing sexual stuff to Tekashi in the picture. I keep hearing people say that. Please, everybody, stop giving out bad intel. I mean, yeah, everybody gets wrong about stuff. I've been wrong about a couple of things. But this is like public knowledge. They're not going to let... I'm laughing because how are they going to allow for you to cop to a lesser charge when they have you on video or in a picture or on tape committing the actual charge? They're not going to do that. They're not going to let you cop to something that they can prove. Please, people. He was not committing. He wasn't doing anything with the girl. he was in the house with guys that was older than him, and they were doing stuff with the girl that got caught on video, or T took pictures of and put it on his Instagram or whatever the hell. I'm not saying he didn't do anything with the chick. I don't know. I wasn't there. All I'm saying is he didn't catch this stuff on video. Anyway, back to the story. So the judicial system is mad at him because he's doing the same thing that he does to rappers and gang members in other cities. He baits them. He makes fun of them. He trolls them. And I keep hearing people say, but Tekashi 6ix9ine never started no beef. It wasn't Tekashi 6ix9ine doing it. Had to be somebody else. Oh, those guys just butthurt. All types of different stupid shit, right? Yeah, but if you're making fun of someone, if you're making fun of someone's city, if you're making fun of the judicial process, you are directly disrespecting the people involved in said things. If I go make jokes about, I don't know, how baseball isn't a real sport. I love baseball, by the way. But how baseball isn't a real sport because there's no actual, I don't know, baseball's a pretty physical sport. If I go make fun of soccer, soccer's pretty physical too, for everybody that don't know. If I go make fun of tennis, you know, you got to be really, really, have a lot of stamina to play tennis. That shit is retarded. Okay, so I'm not making fun of any sports. But let's say I made fun of something. Then I'm also making fun of the people involved in that thing. If I talk about how I can go anywhere in the country, I don't gotta check in, you know what I'm saying? That's saying extra stuff that's unnecessary. You know, you could just go to those places and not check in. How about that? Anyway, so Tekashi 6ix9ine has a video of him practicing. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is funny as shit, yo. Yo, this shit is funny, yo. They could, I mean, not for nothing, I don't know who writes this guy's bits. I don't know who writes this for this guy. He has to have a guy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Tekashi 6ix9ine literally has, like, some dude that follows him around making up things. Like making up plots and plans for him to do. To, you know, be funny at his shit. Because I don't really listen to his music at all. But this guy is funny as shit, yo. I mean, I know people hate him or whatever. I don't know, whatever, nigga. But he's entertaining. Tekashi 6ix9ine is entertaining. So, I've heard his music like once or twice, but I way much rather prefer the bullshit that he gets involved in, that, like, hearing about that stuff than actually listening to his music. I'm keeping it a buck with you. All right, so he's practicing to not... And he's looking so serious, yo. He's looking so serious. He's practicing not to drop the soap, yo. And he's throwing it up in the air. And then he's catching it. And I'm just saying to myself, nigga, that shit dry. Anybody could not drop that. You feel me? But if I mean, oh man, don't do that. Anyway, so the courts is upset at him over this because they're like, he's making a mockery of our judicial system. So the judge is thinking about actually giving him some time and making him sit down. And this is what I got to say about that. Mr. Talifaro brought up a good point. He said, yo, they made Meek sit down. And Meek wasn't even purposely trying to make a mockery of the freaking judicial system. He was just, you know, doing Meek stuff. And the lady got butthurt. That's it. He was just doing Meek stuff. Meek ride bikes through the street, popping willies. And I'm not trying to say that's not breaking any laws, but I'm saying he wasn't doing it intentionally to disrespect the judge. This is just stuff that he does. You understand what I'm saying? I guess the same argument could be made that Tekashi 6ix9ine trolls. So he's just trolling the judicial system because that's what he does. Same argument could be made, but not really, because him popping a willy isn't him trying to do something directly to the judge or the judicial system, while Tekashi 6ix9ine practicing to not drop the soap is a direct slap in the face. And let's be perfectly honest, man, he got enough money. If he get locked up, he don't got to worry about getting, you know, unless somebody with more money pay some people some bread. He don't got to worry about getting, or, you know, his... I don't even want to talk about it, but you know, he doesn't have to worry about those things happen unless there's like somebody that just has more money than him and like, yo, we gonna make this nigga go broke and we gonna send people at him constantly and make him have to pay so much money to be safe that when he get out, he gonna be poor. But I mean, it is what it is. So we'll see what happened. They talking about like a 1-3 or some shit, because I think that's what and they're gonna make him freaking and this is another thing that I also said previously, and I got like torn a new one for. They're gonna also make him register as a sex offender, and once he does that, that's gonna his career is, it's not gonna be over obviously, but his career is, a lot of his fans are around that age, and if you're a sex offender, you kind of got to stay away from them. Let's just keep it a buck. Tekashi 6ix9ine has adult fans. I'm not trying to say, no, if you older than the age of 17 and you listen to Tekashi 6ix9ine, there's something wrong. Nah, I'm pretty sure there's probably like some, right as I'm speaking, there's probably some 70-year-old woman, like white woman on top of that, live out in the woods somewhere on the top of a mountain, bounce into some Tekashi 6ix9ine, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Making fucking YouTube videos of her dancing with her other geriatric friends. There's no telling. But the point in which I'm saying is that a big fan base of his that comes out to his shows and watches him and do stuff with him is the youth. Like, that's how you really stay relevant, y'all. And for everybody that don't know. Because if you get the youth, then that means that you can have a longer career. If your career is just solely based off the people in your age group, you know, they're gonna age out. You're only giving for them, and sooner or later they're gonna get old. Most of them is gonna start dying off for one thing or another. But if you get the youth, then that means that you have not just the generation at the age that you're at currently, but you also have the next generation that's coming up. And you're going to catch them when they're 15, 16 years old. There's a good chance they'll be fans of yours forever. So that means that's 20 years. 20 to 30, that's 10 years. 30 to 40, that's 10 years. So that's at least 20 years of longevity. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother discussion that has to deal with marketing and shit like that. Anyway, so let me know what y'all guys think about this. I don't know how I feel about what the judge should or shouldn't do, because at the end of the day, he got to stop these shenanigans. He got to stop this bullshit. If he don't stop the bullshit, I mean, how mad can you get at the judge? I don't want to see nobody get locked up, unless they actually did something. He's already went in front of the courts. The courts decided that if he does certain things, he can stay free. So I think that he needs to do those things. And I think that if he doesn't do those things that the court is asking him to do, then the court has to do their job and handle their business. I hope he does those things. You know? I'm not wishing jail on anybody unless they deserve it. And if you go to court one more time and they give you criteria to stay free, and if you don't follow through with that criteria, then you kind of deserve it. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.